Today we're going to be talking about patchy beard styles, because having a patchy beard isn't the end of the world. It's really quite a blessing because you have so many awesome styles that you can go for. So we're going to focus on 3 beard styles that are all different and they all require sort of a different way of wearing them, whether it's your personality, maybe a bit of clothing, maybe a bit of a different hairstyle, but there is a lot you can do. We're going to start with James Franco because he's a guy with one of the patchiest beards out there. But do you hear him complain at all? Well, he might, but obviously we're not friends with James Franco no matter how much we want to be, because he's a pretty cool guy. But you get what I'm saying. He wears his beard with confidence, swagger, pride, whatever you want to call it, and he really pulls it off. Now, James Franco is an excellent example of a guy wearing a patchy beard, or a beard. Let's just call it a beard because let's stop emphasizing the patchy beard. It's a beard that's a bit patchy, but he pulls the style off. And with his facial hair, he pretty much has scarcity of hair across his whole face. So his cheeks are patchy, his chin's patchy, his neck is patchy. However, he can grow a pretty damn good mustache. So he has that in his favour. However, what he does, he just has fun with it. He will go for a really short cut back beard where it kind of looks like you're almost going through puberty and just trying something new out. Who cares? Like, just go with it. Like, if you want a beard and that's all you can grow, just do it. If anyone gives you a bit of stick, who cares? Like, it's their opinion. Just wear it how you want, wear it with your style, and James Franco is an excellent example if anyone's struggling to grow a beard but really wants one, maybe can't get that full growth, just do it anyway, guys. Like, we welcome all beards over here at Beardster. We couldn't care less, and we want you to start growing, start enjoying it, and sort of, you know, just become one of us, really. Like, who cares if your beard's a bit patchier? Now, one of my favourite guys on the planet, he's just one of the most handsome chaps, and I might have a bit of a man crush. So I thought we had to include David Beckham, and one style in particular, and that is the Van Dyke, because for most people they can't get away with the style, but I think if you have a patchier beard, if you're quite handsome, or if you're well dressed, or if you have a very sharp hairstyle, because you can't wear the Van Dyke, I would say, with like long sort of scruffy hair. It needs to have that sort of slick back, sharp edges. I think if you have that, or if you want to get this look and then do that this style is going to work for you. So the Van Dyke really emphasizes the mustache and the chin. It's almost like a disconnected goatee, so you can just wear it like that. But a lot of people will have either stubble up on their cheeks, going up to sideburns, or they will have a bit of as much fullness as they can get in the cheeks. And it's really good for people who have a really strong goatee area but want a bit more of a full beard and a bit more style etched into their face. So if this one's for you, if it sounds like your cup of tea, just go for it. I would suggest, if you're gonna go for this style, go to a barber shop, go get someone to trim this in for you, because the Van Dyke lines on the goatee could be quite hard to do for a first timer. I probably wouldn't want to try and do the Van Dyke style at home. I would probably go to a barber shop, say like, this is what I want the Van Dyke, take a photo in. Like, if you like this David Beckham style, take the photo in with you, say this is what I want, can you do it? They will do it, they will put the lines in, and then your job in between going back to that barber shop is just to maintain those lines. It's pretty easy, guys. You can definitely do it. I'm going to talk about Daniel Radcliffe. He has pretty much sported facial hair now, well, for as long as he possibly could. And he has an interesting sort of growth on his face. So he can get a full beard. However, the full beard is really quite light in colour, and there is a bit of patchiness to it. And when you've got a really light beard and a bit of patchiness, it always makes it look more patchier than it actually is. So if you're struggling with having light coloured hair on your beard, if you get a few patchy parts across your beard but you still want the full beard, look at Daniel Radcliffe, because he does it right. Because what he does, he grows out as much as he can on his face. He keeps these cheeks quite clean, and doesn't really put like a really sharp line into the cheeks, but he does enough. And his neckline is the most interesting part. So We do like the 2 fingers above the Adam's apple, and everything below the fingers is actually what gets taken off and is kept clean. However, he actually just lets the neckline grow quite far down, and that can actually give the appearance of more fullness in the beard. And that's a good little technique, good little tactic. It's not covering up, it's actually using the neck to be more of a feature than the face. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure, if you did like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave us a comment below if you suffer with having a patchy beard, what style you go for, or if you are going to try one of these out in the near future. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, goodbye.